What's going on, guys? Welcome back to In the Bag Disc Golf. What we have for you today is another one brand, one round. Today's disc, Millennium. One thing about the Millennium brand is they're manufactured by Innova, but they do all their own designs and everything like that. They produce their own molds and have Innova manufacture them. They also do the same thing for Heiserbomb. Heiserbomb is kind of an offshoot of Millennium, but still manufactured by Innova. So, kind of like Infinite Disc. Infinite Disc does the same thing. They make their own discs, but Innova manufactures them. When we get all that out of the way, we'll jump into the discs, see what we're going to be throwing, hit the course, 9 holes, hopefully under par. So, starting off, distance driver, Greg Barsby, Scorpius. This disc is... it's a destroyer. Definitely not as stable as a Macbeth destroyer. Those things were dang old meat hook. But you can trust these into the headwind without having to worry about turning them over, unless you just got like a Simon or an Eagle arm or something like that, or a Macbeth arm, whatever. Unless you're big arms, you're not going to turn this disc over unless you want to. Definitely not me. I have to flex shot this bad boy. Now, probably one of the cooler names out of any disc I can think of, the Millennium Falcon. Oh man, I'm a big Star Wars guy, me and the wife. So I grabbed this. I was a part of a tournament, and it was sponsored by Millennium. And there was a Millennium sponsored player that was running the tournament. I walk up, I see this disc, I pick it up, and I ask him, what's up with this disc? Because it's got a great name. It's kind of a more stable Shrike. And I said, oh, that's perfect, I'm getting it. This is the disc that I'm picking for my player pack. I said, bam, here you go. So, he was right. It's a more stable Shrike. It's not as stable as a destroyer, but it's not as unstable as a Shrike. It's right there in the middle, and it's great, and it goes in and out of my bag all the time. Overstable fairway driver. Maybe even distance. It's got a pretty nice rim on it here. It might be a 10 or 11 speed. The Astra. Now this one's metal flake, so it's going to be a little bit more stable, and we'll just have to see how this goes. I think I remember this being pretty stable. I haven't thrown it in well over a year, and I was just messing with it out in the field. But I remember it being stable, so that might actually come in handy because it's windy. Sentinel. This will be our mid-range. If cards on the table, never thrown this disc. Got it for the purposes of the video. It's a 1.2 run, so if there's any big Millennium guys out there, they'll know that. But I mean, heartbeat like crazy. But that's the run. So it's 1.2. It's got a pretty big bead and a sharp edge. So something tells me it's going to be a fast mid-range that's a little stable, and that's alright with me because I love stable mid-ranges. Now, we'll probably also be doing some approaching with that if it's as stable as I'm hoping. We may even approach with this one, but I got to be real careful on approaches with this disc. This is a super soft Omega, and this thing is old old. I have been using this for a long time. I mean, look at that thing. That thing is beaten in. I actually got this used, and I've been using it. It's my straight long-range putter. I have another one somewhere, probably in the closet there with the other 1,000 discs. They actually have lost their top. They're almost concave. It's really good in the hand, and I get really good spin putts with it. So that'll be our putter today. I was gonna bring that one and the blue one, but the less discs we're carrying on these rounds, the better. So those are the discs we'll be using today. Let's go hit the course. Wish me luck. Falcon. Alright, so we had a decent drive there. This wind really knocked it down though, so we came up a little short. I was hoping we could sink that from a distance. Let's knock out our par. We went Falcon off of that tee. We got a little headwind, so we'll go with the Scorpius Greg Barsby edition. Alright, so this wind is really killing my disc today, but let's try this Sentinel out. Looks like it should be pretty stable. It's got a lot of dome. Woo! So it feels weird coming out of the hand, I can tell you that right away. But had a decent flight. I put it out flat and went flat. Air got under it a little bit. Hyzered out, almost went in the basket. Tap in, tap in. But let's try this Orion LS. Well, we got some good distance, but we're right behind those trees. So let's see what we got. All right, so we literally are right in these trees. So it's gonna make for an interesting putt. Couldn't get enough on it with this low hanging fruit and being down so low. At least we got a par. All right, let's bang this par up. All right, let's get a bird on this next one. What do you say? Let's crash down through the trees with this Scorpius. We just have a putt. Alright, we're gonna have to straddle out and hit this one. And I hate straddle putts. Okay, so unfortunately we didn't get our bird there. Just hit the cage, so let's try the Scorpius into the headwind. Well, we got up onto the top of the hill. I had to flex it through there though. Alright, here we are, top of the hill. Got another birdie opportunity. float that through the headwind. Big putt. All right, hole 6. We're gonna go Millennium Falcon. And that's a little bit parked. All right, a little park job. Introduce our driver. My favorite putts are those driver putts. That means you're right there. See if we can flex an Astra over there. Yeah. Alright, so we forced over that Astra and it actually gave us a putt. But we couldn't hit it. So we'll go Scorpius and let it fight back left. Black had all kinds of action on it. We almost flare skipped it in, but we didn't. So let's go see if we got a birdie. Alright, got a decent putt right here actually. There we go. Alright, so that puts us 3 down, going into 9. Not too bad. So we got a little headwind, so we're going to throw the Falcon and hopefully get a par. Maybe even a birdie. Who knows? Oh, that thing was hyzering back towards the basket, hit the tree, dropped us. Alright, so we'll have to use our putter here. It's a lot of headwind too. Out all right. I had to put it on a lot of hyzer to keep it from flying away. All right, there's par. No, -3 for the round. Not bad. All right, guys, we're back. -3 through 9. Not too bad. We had some really bad shots with a couple of these discs. I'm sure, as you just saw, a couple of these shots were bad, just bad. The ones I'm not really used to, just didn't look good, didn't feel good, but we're able to salvage them by scrambling, getting up next to the pin, tapping them in, or making some really long putts. But a couple of the other discs that we're used to throwing got some really good shots out of. So it kind of went both ways. We didn't end up with any bogeys, but we didn't end up with a whole lot of easy birdies either. So it is what it is. We'll get into the discs. It was very windy outside, so discs were just dropping or raising and flying away. But this disc did well every time we threw it. Millennium Falcon. Great name, great disc, great flyer. Go get you one. The Sirius Scorpius. This is the 1.9 run. Not sure what that means in terms of how more or less stable it is compared to other ones, but it's a good flex shot disc for me, and it's a good wind fighter. I'm not going to get a ton of distance off of this, so you know, we pick and choose when we want to throw it. I actually did a nice little sky spike hyzer down into the green on 4. Kind of clipped a branch on the way down, and instead of punching forward at that nice little 45-degree angle down into the green, hit a tree, dropped it straight down. We still salvaged our birdie though. So, or wait, no, we didn't. That left us with a straddle, and I caged it. Never mind, that disc sucks. I'm just joking, it really doesn't. I suck. The understable fairway we used, like you saw, Orion LS. I love this disc. I still love this disc. I don't know why it's in the sell pile. it is now no longer in the cell pile. It's not going directly into the bag, but it will get cycled in and out of the bag. You can bet money on that. It's not done with the selling of that disc. Like I said, it's done, just done. It's staying with me. You can't have it. Astra was super stable, super stable. We didn't use it a whole lot because it's so stable. I don't know if it's the metal flake. I don't know if it's the disc. I don't know if it's the run. Don't know what it is. What is it? 1.4 run. Very stable for me. Maybe not for you, but for me. If you're a 300-foot thrower, sometimes you get further, sometimes you don't. Don't use this disc unless you need something that's just gonna go left. Sentinel on the mid-range, it was decent. It was decent. I only really used it once or twice. Didn't really need a whole lot of mid-range today. Everything was either driver or putter shots. So, I mean, I know we used it, on 2? Whenever we had the bad kick with the Scorpius, boom, we took this, got us right next to the pin. So it flew good. I even put it out on a little bit of ante, but I put a lot of height on it because I wanted to make sure that it was going to stall out and dive down in the basket. And since we were so short, I didn't want to keep it low and go really long in the basket. So it did what I wanted it to do. The exact shot I wanted, it did it. It's not a bad mid-range. I don't know if I'll bag it because it kind of feels weird in my hand. I don't like these pop-top, domey mid-ranges. I mean, look how domey this thing is. Thing is domey. Not my bag, baby. It's not my bag. Putter. Super Soft Omega. That thing's always in my putter pouch, so what do you want me to say? The thing's awesome. It's soft. I love soft putters. It's beat the hell up. Goes straight for days. Can't argue with results. Bam. -3 through 9. Like we said, not bad. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. As usual, click this little guy here. Subscribe right now. Check out some of these videos here. See another one of our videos. Leave us some likes. Help us grow disc golf. We'll see you next time on In the Bag Disc Golf.